Hey there guys, how's it going? Back with another video review, video reaction here. We're taking a look at the Sauk River in this video. That's up in Washington. It's the S-A-U-K. I do apologize if I completely butcher that. And if my future boss watches this, or my boss watches this, sorry. I'm terrible at pronunciations, so sorry. Anyway, I want to take a look at the Sauk River because it is kind of a precursor to where I'll be ending up this summer for this 2021 rafting season. So just keep that in mind because it's a precursor. You know, other stuff to come as it all trundles along here. So I'm not going to dive too much into it right now, but it's coming for sure. If you guys have a river you want me to look at, please leave it down there in the comment section below, and I will take a look at it. Other than that, we're going to dive into the Sauk here. This run was taken back in December of 2014, kind of a kayak scout run. So I'm going to take a look at that, and I'm just going to share my thoughts on it, really. So right off the bat, this is very similar in ways to the Stillwater. You kind of get these nice bumpy, kind of class 2, class 3 sections, and nice kind of mellow sections after that. You definitely get little splashes here and there. Again, this is taken from a kayak, so kayak versus a raft. Kayak's lower in the water, raft is a little higher out. There's kind of a different world there. It's good to know that the logs were cleared up. Definitely trying to move logs out of the river, you know, help people get down the river, help clear up jam points there. The whole kind of tree structure, I mean the trees there, the mountains in the background, the kind of the river left there is very, you know, very familiar to me. I've never really rafted in the Pacific Northwest except for the Middle Fork of the Salmon and I guess the Locksaw and the main salmon. So I've rafted there a little bit, not too much though, but it's very familiar structure. Very reminiscent to the Stillwater, although it does have that Pacific Northwest vibe to it. You know, I love watching videos from the Pacific Northwest. You know, it's just awesome. You guys who live out there, I'm a little more than jealous of you guys. So just keep that in mind. I'm more than jealous of you guys living out there in the Pacific Northwest right now. The Sauk overall is, you know, it's, from what I've heard, a bit more, oh, here we go. A bit more maybe of a little mellower river, but we do have these big class 3s and 2s in there. So middle of the row rapid, nothing like really big, but you know, middle of the row, good, you know, splash and dash stuff, good excitement in there. Nice surfing spots if you can get a surf going in there. That looks like actually fun rapid right there if you get in there right. The last rapid anyway. Ooh, I wonder what this one's gonna take. A bit of some rocks and holes. More of a rock garden-y thing. Yeah, it's, you know, I can see that. Those are always fun to, you know, find a nice eddy kind of in the middle of the rapid, especially, or sorry, in the middle of the rock garden, especially if you're taking photos or videos. You can kind of position your boat. In this circumstance, a kayak, extremely maneuverable and nimble craft that, but you can position that like in a really awesome eddy in the middle of this rock garden or rapid. And if you got a camera on you and flip the camera out, take photos or videos coming down the river, you find some awesome shots doing that. And I got some awesome shots from my Gates Lador trip doing that, so it's just fun. This one looks a little tricky. It looks like there's some nice big rocks in there, but you know, simply follow that tongue through. Avoid the big rocks, of course. Nothing too bad. I mean, it looks fun. Definitely really looks really fun. I'm excited. Ooh, that was a little tricky there. Got two rocks right there, kind of wedged between them. overall, I mean, that looked like a pretty fun rapid. It looks like the raft right here. Just having some fun with that. The kayaker that we're watching the video from, you know, he's just squirting and squeezing through everything, but the raft's a little bigger craft. Another longish rock garden rapid here, which got some nice pour over spots there. Definitely spots you want to avoid going into with a raft, because rafts can rub up against it. The raft that was accompanying the kayakers over there on the side, they're taking their own line, the kayaker's taking his line. Ooh, that looks like a fun little up slide there. Yeah. You slide in, the wave train action, taking some good hits there. Yeah, to me this right here, and I did this on the door, but this spot right here, right behind this big rock, if you can get on top of that rock and take photos going up the rapid, that'd be a pretty cool spot for some photos, I think. I'll have to try that. Might have to try that. Ooh, that's a cool spot right there. Some shallow water, sandy beaches.
That's definitely a different log than was on that rock before. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that just means that's how high that water gets. If you didn't hear him, you can come back here a little bit. Right there. He was saying that this log here was a different log than what was on there before, and that just means the water gets up to over just about the same height of that as that rock there, or higher. So that's a lot of water. I mean, rivers drop for sure, but that's quite a bit of water coming down that.
That's definitely a different log than was on that rock before. Yeah. Yeah, I think around there. No, but it would have been pretty crazy. That would be the highest, yeah.
I gotta say, for me, it's been a while since I actually did a rowing team, or a paddle team, excuse me, in an NRS boat. The company I've been working for the past few years now, I've been using airs. And you know, some of the people I work with swear by the airs, and they talk, you know, some of the people I've worked with talk NRS down quite a bit. Personally, I think they're pretty good boats. I mean, there's pros and cons to both boats. You know, the PVC urethane mix of the air, and then like the Hypalon Peniel Orca material of the NRS. There's pros and cons to each of them, and I personally would love the opportunity to put them head to head, run them down the river, and, you know, really feel the difference between the two different types of craft. So just a side note there. This has definitely got to be kind of lower water situation. Well, most likely is. As I stated before, actually, this is in December of 2014, so it's definitely lower on the scale, although I'm not too familiar with how the Pacific Northwest works. I know that December, where I am, most of the rivers are basically unrunnable because they're either rock bottom or they're frozen over. So That's just where I am. Pacific Northwest is probably different, or quite a bit different, maybe. Oh, the raft just ran right up on the rock. Oh yeah, nice slide. That's a cool little spot. It's a fun little spot right there. Alright, we've been going here for a little bit, about 10 minutes or so. And I mean, this is just like a little sneak peek at the Sauk River. I'll be definitely looking at more of these videos in the future, or the future to come anyway. If you guys have a river you want me to look at, please leave it down there in the comment section below, and I will take a look at it. If you have any other videos you want me to take a look at, please leave them down there as well. You know, I'm just looking around for videos right now, finding anything that really piques my interest. Other than that, if you guys like the videos, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Recently we passed 110 subscribers, so you guys are awesome. I can't, overstate that. I can't understate that. You guys are just awesome, and you guys are big support to me and doing what I do here. So other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next video.